Hello YouTube, this is Commander Starlock. I'm here to show off a new place where you can rank up fast in the Empire. It's based in Aditi. I'll leave the address and description below. This is my Anaconda. I'm now going to show you what sort of rank I'm at now. I'm at L. I can't quite see on my recording screen what it says there, but hopefully you've seen. Now what you do is you go to DT, go to any station or planet base, and you get loads of Empire missions. And it's only between two systems here and the system right next door. And you can take missions from here and take missions from the other system, and vice versa. I go from the two stations in Aditi over to the two planet bases in the next system and back and forth. See here, I'm just getting all relevant missions that are going to next door. You can even you have give aid missions, so you can spend some money if you want. So donation missions, shall I say? And yes, I'm doing board hopping here. But just because I have limited time to play the game, it works for me. You here potentially don't have to board swap. If you want to be in depth, you can just go around every single base in these two systems. I've only limited myself down between these two bases, or these two stations in Aditi, and the planet bases in the next system, so I've forgotten the name of it. Because it just limits it down, it's a bit faster for me to progress. And I've come up from the rank below L at 70%, and today that I'm recording this voiceover, I've now got Duke. Let's see, I'm getting more missions here. It's all about mission piling, stacking on top. You know, just feel free if you want to fast forward through the process so you can see. So I'm just covering all the stops in this, everything that's involved, so you get a rough idea. I think the whole process has taken me, for this, is about 20 to 30 minutes altogether. That's going through all four stations, gathering all the missions. What I do, I collect all the missions for the next system here. When I go to the next system, I collect missions for this system. And it works out very well. You can earn quite a bit of money off this. Probably in a round trip you can earn up to around about maybe $1 million at best. So it's not a high earner. You're not going to be earning ridiculous money here, but at least you can earn some money. So I'm pretty new to YouTubing altogether, so if you have any advice, any hints and tips, this will be quite a long broadcast. Just leave a comment below. I am sort of doing this off a voiceover what I did. I'm thinking about doing stuff when I'm doing the game, recording my voice live on it. But the issue that I may have, but I can only find it out if I do it, is how much noise there is from the keyboard, my joystick. Okay, just doing a few more board hops here until I fill up my, I think it's about 3 missions you can hold. And I like to play in live, so when I actually am travelling, I'm on the live server, unless I forget. Yes, the Anaconda is an awesome ship as well. It's done everything. I've just got myself the Imperial cutter today as well, and I've equipped it pretty well as well, but I'll do a separate video on that very shortly. My main aim is to probably put a video up probably once a week or so, give or take, with a bonus if I put a few more up. But I'll see how it goes. I'm going to mainly focus on Elite on my channel, even though I do play a few other games, but Elite is my primary game I'll play. That's okay, just plot the route. Alright, it's between Aditi here and up to there. Sorry, I'm not going to speak it out loud, I'll call it RTR. And it's basically between these two planets here. I'll use this first one first, then obviously the second one, vice versa. It's a pretty quick process overall. You can get more efficient than what I'm doing. If you had a smaller ship, you can do it fast as well. And on a round trip, on average, you'll get between 5 to 10%, give or take. It seems to get less the more higher rank you get. That's quite a lot when you're at lower rank. So if you've got a low rank doing this, you could be earning 10 plus, maybe. You will get interdicted a few times, but as long as you know what to do for interdictions, it's fine. There's no real dramas with interdictions on this. You just get the odd one, and you can actually earn a bit of money off it as well if you want to take them on. I have had a couple of close calls with one or two that have got the odd elite federal assault ship or that sort of ship come in after me, which I probably shouldn't have get engaged. Even though my Anaconda's pretty well equipped. I don't focus too much on the messages coming in. Normally it's a bonus, so if you get there on time it's a bonus, but I like to follow my routine on this, so it's just one big circle going around. But the benefit is with these two systems, you can do anything here. You can go to every single planet if you want to, so you can collect every single mission here that is to go to the next system. I'm only filtering out at the moment the missions just for the two bases. There's so many Imperial missions here, it's insane. And if you're willing to spend some time and just grinding it out and here I go, Lupus Chain, going back in. This lowest part of it is this end. You'll get quite efficient at getting in on the planets the more you do it, and occasionally you get a little bit too confident like there, and you have to do Lupus Chain. I admit I'm probably not the best at going in on planets, but I do enjoy it. And I think that just kept me going, is just looking at my rank going slowly up, and also looking at some money. But I did end up doing some charity spending at the end, so I didn't lose a huge amount, but I didn't profit as much as I could have done. But it's a balanced reward. It's one or the other. You can profit, but it'll take longer. But if you want to cut it a bit short, you can spend some money if you want. And pretty much all the bases here will take a large ship, and obviously all the way down to a small one. Oh, it came in a bit too steep here, but it could be worse. So I think I'll pull this one off. Yeah, so on my channel I'm going to try and focus on stuff like this, highlighting areas where you can work on your rank. I've pretty much done my Empire rank now, so I'm going to be probably looking at my Federation rank next. But actually I'm not in a huge rush because the ship I've always wanted is the cutter. My next main goals are to get a few smaller ships like a Furlance or Python, and probably eventually get another Anaconda, just because the jump distance on it is amazing. Also want to engineer out my cutter. I also noticed after this patch is sometimes I've had quite huge delays between stuff, like when I open up certain menus like the mission board can sometimes take a wee while to load up, which you may see. It could be just me.
The Imperial Flight Operations Bureau welcomes you to this port, Commander. It is an honor.
Could be because there's so many people here, because I noticed over, because I've done this on Saturday, and in the morning it's quiet as anything, because one of my friends found this place and he told me to come here, so I thought okay, I'll come and check it out. Then we noticed over the day it got busier and busier, so you may have done this route already, but I'm only putting this out there for people who may not know about this area. If you can get down here and all you want to do is earn the Empire rank, this is the place to come. As I said, you can earn a bit of money, not a huge amount by no means. It's only pence in long term. But at least it's something. So I'm just cashing in the missions now. Just go and cash in all my missions, and I'm going to see if there's any missions that I can take back. I am using a track IR for this as well, that's why you can see me moving my head around quite a lot. I also use a Cytec X55 as well, HOTAS system. I do apologise for my YouTube channel page at Mo. I haven't yet got around doing the channel art for it yet. So I've just put some very basic things in there at the moment. So probably the next thing I'll put up probably be something on the cutter. So I'll do plan my route.
Ship released. Made a path and ready.
Yeah, I just noticed that. I think the sound is a little bit slightly off tune on the recording very well. Or it could be just me. So I'm sorry it's a bit long, but I want to do this to demonstrate how long it takes to do the loop, roughly. I said it roughly takes about 30 minutes. You can call it roughly safe. Within 30 minutes you can do this whole loop that I've got here. You can do all the other planets, and you can just keep smashing out in a constant circle, going for every single planet base and just gathering missions, so you don't actually have to board hop. Initially you might want to board hop when you first get to the system. You might want to spend a little bit of money as well when you get to the system on donations if you haven't got your rep up here yet. But you don't have to either. Just to be a bit slower to build your rep to get more better paying or slightly better paying missions than you get than the basic rep missions, as I would say, if that makes any sense. It's just so irritating on the Imperial side why it takes so high the rank to get the cutter compared to what I've gathered with the Federal. I haven't looked too much at the Federal ranks. I'm not going to say what rank it is yet for the top ship, the let's get out my head, Corvette. And one of the reasons why I prefer the cutter over the Corvette is because I like to have reasonable jump distance on the ship, and the Corvette just doesn't offer it in any form. When at the moment I haven't fully equipped my cutter whatsoever at the moment. I haven't got the best jump drive on it, but I can still jump nearly 20 light years in it. I'm still on the south side of 20 on it, but it's still pretty good though. I won't make a long distance explorer, but it does the job for being in a bubble. And I am going to look at setting ship reviews on here, mission and ranking sort of reviews and gameplay elements, and just different things I get up to and interesting things that I may see, as long as I'm recording it. So I've got something that I encountered the other week that I still got to put up. I'll probably do it at a later date because it's not that desperate. Lots of YouTubers have already done videos on it already, and that was at the alien ruins that were found the other week, which that was quite impressive how they found that. Now, I'm not going to name the person who found it because I don't know him off the top of my head. I'm doing this bit off the top of my head at the moment. But apparently he found it by locating out the trailer the star locations and patterns in the sky, which to me is incredible. I wouldn't personally know where to start with that. I know you can work out using stars where things are, where you are on the planet and such like, but from scratch doing that was very impressive. So this is probably the longest bit here, is hopping between the two planets, probably mainly because of mass lock and all that. And also you don't want to go too fast in onto planets either.
Orbital flight engaged.
This is pretty monotonous, and it is. This one was saying this is probably one of the best places to do it because you can vary your route, you can do different things, you can go down the planets, you can go to stations, all sorts. This is sort of, in a way, the quicker way of doing it. I could have just filtered out all the missions and just gone to one planet in the system, but it means a lot of board hopping and a lot of board hopping here to get back with full lot of missions. The primary system you need to get to again is aditi. That's where the bulk of them are. You can come to this system here, which you had seen earlier on. I'll try and make note of it, maybe put it in description, but I'll put aditi down. Just go to aditi and you'll find this system from the missions there. As long as your ship, when you get here, can jump, I think it's a slightly over 11 light years. Pardon me. 11 light years away. But if you're coming down here, you should have a ship that should be able to do that anyway. So I'm going to try and work on my editing skills a bit more. It is pretty basic. But I want to keep it simple to start off. I need to get my channel art sorted, which will probably take me a little bit of time to do. That is up on my list and priorities to do. So main focus on this channel will be on Elite, as described before, with views of all sorts of factors of it and, you know, gameplay and all that.
1,000 meters from touchdown.
But any suggestions or anything that you would like to see, maybe some sort of content you might want to be shown, or you think actually that might be a good idea, just leave a comment below what you might want to see. Any improvements, there's probably a lot to be improved on this. This is just by more just to show off this route more than anything at the moment. Just, as I said, caching the missions. They look at the board, find missions to go back to Aditi. And on my route I'm doing at the moment, I'm mainly just focusing on missions just for the stations on the way back from here. And when you get to this station, if you follow my route, precisely, or whichever planet you end on here, you may have to board hop if you're doing what I'm doing. You probably won't have to board hop if you're doing just general all over the shop, both systems. So e.g. you take every single mission going, including planet bases for DT. So you do rank up pretty fast in this. I ground out from 70%, I've got the rank below L, 70% there, to what you've seen now. I've done this within nearly a day. You know, it's like e.g. 6-7 hours of gaming, probably less. And if we get hyper efficient, you can probably bash out, if you're at the same level that I was, up to Duke. You can do it in a day. So I'm just going to take a quick screenshot, I think, here. I like how your paint sort of gets worn and faded. I'm also using voice attack as well. Okay, hopefully you've enjoyed that. Like if you liked. Please comment below anything you might want to say, what you think of the route. You know, have you been there? Have you done it? Any other suggestions that you might recommend to other people on this route if you have done it? And as I said, thank you very much for watching. It is very much appreciated. And stand by for the next broadcast. Have a safe time in Elite. Over and out.